Virgo, welcome to your October mid-monthlies with me. This is Brooke and welcome back to Night Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me and tuning in. And I want to say thank you to my new subscribers to my channel for helping me reach my goal of 5,000. We did it, and let's shoot for 6,000, Virgo. Let's keep it going up, up, up so I can keep my content going on my channel. Virgo, I have pre-shuffled the cards for your mid-monthlies. I'm going to be doing a 3-card reading for the mid-monthlies. So let's get started. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck. And let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, which is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune comes in Major Arcana, significant life cycles appearing mid-month October to the end of the month. This can be very much in terms of synchronicities, serendipitous moments. The Wheel of Fortune is indicative of the ups and downs of life, but very much in particular of a change in a cycle of some kind that Virgo may be experiencing mid-month October towards the end of the month with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, coming out of the most recent past, we have another major arcana, which is Justice. Justice comes in. This could be very applicable for Virgos who perhaps coming out of the most recent past are dealing with anything involving the legal system. This could be applicable to court proceedings, divorces, child alimony, child support, spouse alimony, spousal support. This also could be anything involved with any kind of legalities of some kind. It's also one very notable of trying to create or maintain a sense of balance as well. Trying to create and maintain balance and fairness between equal parties. So this is coming on the most recent past for Virgo. We also have another major arcana which follows this, Virgo, in your present position, which is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man suggests that there is a need to make a major decision. There's this instability happening that is kind of causing some apprehension in terms of not making a move or not making a final decision in the present energy position. So there could be a suspension of some kind. And there's also the question of, what am I willing to give up? What am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to sacrifice in order for things to proceed? May very much be on Virgo's mind mid-month October towards the end of the month. So two major arcanas and one on the bottom of the deck. So there's a significant cycle that has approached or is approaching Virgo in the mid-month of October. Now this could very much revolve around a partnership or a relationship. And I say that because the Two of Cups has appeared in your future potential outcome. Very much indicative of some form of relationship. This could be a dynamic between two potential romantic partners. This could be a dynamic between family members. This could be a dynamic between co-worker and boss. This could be a dynamic between a homeowner and a neighbor. This could be a dynamic between the landlord and the renter. There's some relationship or agreement that you have been in or entered upon. This of course can be a romantic relationship as well. So Virgo, you seem to be dealing with some form of partnership or relationship that acquires you to somehow maintain, or you've tried to maintain some form of balance in this situation, but something still seems to be hung up about this as well. And I'm going to pull 3 more cards. So we see, which is interesting, we see the 8 of Cups, Death, and then we have the Queen of Swords. She's been the stalker card throughout these readings for all the zodiac signs. So with the 8 of Cups, definitely there's a final exit for Virgo where you just feel like you've given all that you've given in a certain situation. And the 8 of Cups, for my studies, is very much a lunar card indicative of 28 days to a month in terms of timing. So there's going to be a final exit for Virgo of leaving a situation behind emotionally. This can be very relative to business partnerships, agreements, marriages, some form of relationship, friendships, where Virgo may feel that it's time. Now's the time to cut ties. Now's the time to not be willing, and this may be where the conflict is, of how much am I giving of myself to this situation? How much am I sacrificing of my mental state of mind, my emotional security, in order for this situation to carry on? Because there seems to be a dynamic of a final exit of enough is enough. And it's very much for your own self, Virgo. It's very much for your own self, your own peace of mind, and being very much protective of your needs. So Virgo, you may be entering into that period, and when death follows this, it's very much sealing the deal of change is just around the corner of a final ending, as death does signify ultimate change. So when this ending occurs, this may very well play out the finality of being on the fence. And Virgo, you still may be on the fence on what to do. The possibilities are there of you just realizing your limitation and no longer feeling like you're on the fence. Because death is ultimate transformation. It's ultimate physical change. Moving forward, many of you may even just think about ending something and actually physically relocating or physically moving yourself out or away from that person or energy or situation. This can run the gamut because this is a general reading. This could be at home, in the workplace, in your neighborhood. This could be at your school or university. This, of course, can be in romantic relationships, possibly for many of you that are watching as well. Now, the Queen of Swords has shown up in a few of the readings this mid-month, and she could be an air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. However, the Queen of Swords is the survivor in the tarot deck, and when she shows up, from my experience, she's necessary as a validator to you, Virgo, that you need to really make a decision and stick with it. Don't backtrack. Don't second guess it. Don't throw something out there and then backtrack and say, well, I've changed my mind. There needs to be a resolution, and the Queen of Swords is very much depicted as the widow in the traditional tarot deck. She's the widow. She's the divorcee. She's the survivor. She has been a bit hardened by her circumstances. She comes across as being sharp-tongued, very witty, but she's not complacent. You know, her word is law. She comes across as being a bit stoic and serious-minded, because when she says something, she means it, and there's no second guessing. And Virgo, yourselves as a whole may take on her attributes, or this could be an actual person that you're dealing with during these circumstances, for many as well, of a feeling of releasing this person or releasing this situation or releasing these events for your peace of mind, Virgo. And I'm going to put that in the byline of your title, for your peace of mind. There's something that needs to be released. There's something that needs to be done. And there's something that definitely indicates some form of a new cycle of things getting better once this is done. The doors will open. The sun will come out. Something's going to be exchanged for your sacrifice. You're not the sacrificial lamb to keep others content when you're miserable. What's the point of staying miserable while other people are content because of your misery? just to keep things quiet, or to keep things kind of on the DL, or to keep things kind of, you know, settled, or whatever it is. It seems as if Virgo's very much sacrificing many of your wants and needs and emotions, and many of you may find yourselves just deciding to leave the situation or to exit the situation, which could be happening in the next month. So there's some sort of need for release and peace of mind. So good luck to you, Virgo. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your October. I'll be back. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.